Hello, welcome back to the Freak Show. Bumpy McSquigums here. I want to thank you all for joining me as I continue with my Let's Play of Might Magic Heroes VII. This is episode 105, and before we continue, guys, I have some news I want to share with all of you, so I'm going to do that. This might be a little bit sloppy. I don't have the greatest way of doing this. I tried to do window capture and a bunch of other things. It didn't work, so I'm going to have to use display capture. So again, it's not going to be as pretty as I'd like, but it should still work. So let's turn that on. There it is. Yay, my desktop-ish area. Anyway, guys, this is Uplay, as you see in the top left corner. If you squint and turn your head just right, you can make out Uplay. And here is the news for Might Magic Heroes fans. Alright, it's the 20th anniversary, and the team at Might Magic Heroes VII is proud and honored to invite you back to the lands of Irenis on the world of Axioth for two brand new adventures penned by Heroes 4's legendary storyteller, Terry B. Ray. I'm not going to read all of this, guys. But basically, the gist of it is, there were two original scripts written for Heroes 4 that were never produced. It's Unity and Every Dog Has His Day, featuring cast from Heroes 4, so they'll come back to light in Heroes 7 as two free campaigns. That being said, and it tells you a little bit of the backstory around it, it'll be released in late 2015, which it's already pretty late in 2015, so relatively soon. And it will talk about going into the Academy campaign and being the characters Genevieve Seymour and Furlon. And then the second campaign is all about Every Dog Has His Day, and it's a barbarian or stronghold faction, 3 maps, and you're the guy Dogwoggle. So you return back to basically the lands of Heroes 4, where a lot of people, people didn't like that game, but some people actually did. So a lot of people that actually sat down, they played it, and they went through the game, really enjoyed it. So there is that. However, moving past that and going beyond, let's just focus on what's going on here. Additionally, you're going to have 68 new Hall heroes showing up based on original art from Heroes 3 and 4 portrait artist George Almond. That's right, the Almond brother, the single one. No, 8 new story heroes, including the main heroes as well as their friends and foes. Several Heroes 4 music tracks, which a lot of people are going to be thrilled about. That was one thing that pretty much everyone said, that the music was absolutely fantastic in Heroes 4. So apparently there's going to be a lot of that coming back. There's going to be new and old artifacts, plus surprises. And if you wanted more information, you could check that out and hear from Terry B. Ray himself, his experiences working on Heroes 4. Alright, all that being said and done, and I did not do what I was supposed to do. There we go, guys. All that being said and done, we are back in the game. We are ready to go. I just figured I'd share that to you, or with you guys, so you know there are 2 free campaigns coming out for this game. One coming within the next month or so, and the next one early next year. So, that's pretty much it, and let's hop in and continue wherever it was I left off. As if we remembered. We don't. We have no idea. It's fine. All I remember is Star Silver. That's about it. Everything else is, well, just fluff at this point. No, I believe we were going to actually end up purchasing a bunch of Minotaur for like over 10,000, which meant that we weren't going to be able to do that for a while yet. Which is a little bit saddening. A little bit. Not horribly so, but a bit. Alright, we're going to come over here, we're going to snag this up. It's going to be 1,500 gold going our way. We could probably take that fight. I'm a little hesitant to do so, but we'll see. Additionally, it wouldn't be terrible for me to go the route to get this, but I think instead of doing that, since we have all those sitting there already, what I'd like to do is get the Capitol building up first. I don't know that we're going to be able to get the 10,000 that we need to do it, though. That's the rub, as they say. Oh, while we're at it, sorry guys, how about we get this going, instead of me failing at it over and over and over again. You, come down. Do we really have enough now, huh? That's about right. Yep. So we split it, and then we actually ended up with enough. That's pretty funny. That figures. Alright, let's go to our gal pal here and snag up the fire of camp. We'll come down there and grab this. And I suppose we'll poke our head up above ground and see what's out there. There is a Greyhound Duchy gold mine and an ore pit. Let's go see if we can't take a peek and not get murdered for doing so. Alright, we're going to end our turn again. Oh dear. Yeah, I think it's time for us to say goodbye, sir. pretty sure we get wrecked if we take that fight right now. So, that being said, toodles. Okay, so we are out of there, thankfully. Unfortunately, we do not have enough cash monies to get everything that we could ever have wanted. So what we're going to do is hopefully be able to retreat from this horrible, horrible, awful thing that's coming our way. And yeah, I guess we're going to go back down this way and kill off some stuff over here. Alright, the week of Solana, a week dedicated to the dragon goddess of earth. Also, we saw that guy. Is he just sitting there waiting for us at this point? I feel like that's a little bit weird. Like, maybe he shouldn't be doing that? I don't know. But we have the money to get the Capitol building going, so we shall do that. It's not exactly ideal, because we just passed up being able to get new troops and all that other wonderful fun stuff. But, you know, it has its advantages. Hey, we're able to get 19 of these. That's not too bad. That was literally all the money we had left, but that's cool. Alright, we should be able to easily go and kill the griffins at this point. So let's go do that. Let's go handle our business. It's date night tonight with the wife, ladies and gentlemen. I'm looking forward to that. We're going to go out to a place that we've only been to twice. Once was our wedding rehearsal dinner place. And the first time I came and visited her up here in good old Canada. That is the only 2 times we have ever been. So it's been about 40 years or so since we've last been there. A little bit over, so looking forward to it. We don't go out very often, just the 2 of us, so I'm definitely looking forward to date night with her. Unfortunately, we both still have to work afterward, but that's okay. That's okay. It's still going to be nice to spend time, quiet time with each other. So, there is that, folks. Alright, so we have to murder off some griffins, or some griffins as it were. And I don't see that being such a massively huge problem, though there are quite a few of them. And we don't have a giant army just yet. Alright, I'm going to try and whittle you down a little bit. Now I can guarantee kill you, and I can actually guarantee kill most of you guys. Alright, we're going to go with this one right here. And there it is. And I'm not sure precisely what we need to do at this point. Because we don't have enough oomph to kill this guy. But I feel like killing 36 guys is going to be better than killing 11. So we're going to roll with that thought in mind and hope that it is not incorrect. We actually do not do anywhere near enough damage. We'll kill off, what, 20 of them if we're lucky, 12 or so if we're not. Hey, we get a second shot. That's not bad. So we're still going to suffer a few losses here, but it shouldn't be too bad. I'm hoping that's it for the losses. Oh, you're going to come down here. Yeah, there we go. Well, at least you're done. Alright, let's blast 3 of you out. And can we kill you off? Maybe. Let's move you down here and pop. There it is. 3 losses isn't the end of the world. I would have preferred to have none, but you can only do so much when you have people that can close with you and you can't kill in one turn. So we weren't quite strong enough just yet. That looks like that could be a problematic fight, so let's skip that for now. And we'll end our turn. The Greyhound Duchy is still there. It's eager. It wants to eat our flesh, which I'm not a big fan of. I generally like to keep my flesh on me, for lack of a better term. It's a tough call. I think I'm going to linger nearby. I'm going to linger nearby there. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe I will come up over here and grab that. Alright, we'll wait until we move you out. Again, I'm not sure I want that fight right now. Pretty sure I don't want that fight. This fight, I'm not sure I want either, but we'll take it. We'll try it. We might be able to do it. There might be a few more losses here. It really depends on how far they can move and how well we can outmaneuver them. Alright, we're going to hit it, start it up. I'm looking forward to when they release the Infernal group. I'm not sure that they will, but it seems they have the characters from that particular faction already in the game, so That's me assuming right now that that is something that they're working on, and that will come to light eventually. So we'll have to hope. Well, these things can move quite far as well. I'm not a fan of that either. What happened to the days where you guys were dumb and you would just like walk back and forth over here and do nothing? I miss those days. Those were good days. Alright, well, they're easy enough to kill. Ironically. I'm going to do this to make sure we don't get killed by him. Take him out. We have 81 of these. Should almost kill them, if not completely do so. And then, of course, there it is. Alright, so these things are way weaker than they look. I was expecting to have quite the challenge against those guys, but that wasn't too bad. That wasn't too bad. Oh, Viron leveled up. Excellent, sir. Alright, after the hero attacks an enemy creature, all friendly targets get, yes, or all friendly creatures get plus 10 to attack. I like that, because that will help us tremendously when attacking one particular individual. Okay, next up I'm going to go down the exploration tree, and then the warfare tree, though yeah, that's going to be the play. It's definitely going to be the play. What is this? Ooh, the tax collector. Should have done that earlier. Yeah, it still would have been risky. Alright, I'm going to head myself back up here to grab us up some Minotaur of Doom. In the meantime, I'm going to come over here and also grab up some stuff over here. And again, I would like to... It's 5,000. We'll see by the end of the week if we're going to do that or not. Theoretically, yes, but actuality, I'm not sure. I think I'm going to buy this now, though. I know, I winced when I did it, but hey, it has to happen, right? Getting resources coming in a little bit quicker, probably better than not doing that. Alright, I'm going to get her to move back this way. I can probably take on those guys, but I feel like it's super risky to do, so I'm probably going to shy away from it. Same thing with you. For now. Only for now. But we can also get... We can get a gold chest. You know what? We're going to do it. We're going to get a gold chest from this one. Let's see what quick combat does. I'm pretty sure... That's not actually that bad. I'll accept it. I lost way more Medusas than I wanted to, but... it's not horrible. Alright. I'm going to try to back out. And let me guess, you blocked it. Well, it doesn't matter. You guys are going to be ships in the night passing each other eventually. Alright, I feel like I can... Yeah, I can get away with what I did there. 2,500 and 5,000. I should be able to get both of those after purchasing up all of our Minotaur of Doom back the other way. So I'm okay with that. Alright, I'm going to stop in town just to say hello. You know why am I doing it this way? Why don't I just instant recall? It will make me get there slightly quicker. I don't really need anything from town necessarily, but again, slightly quicker is a thing. And I'm pretty sure I got everything there. I don't like rotating the camera in this game, guys. I do like everything possible not to have to rotate the camera. So, I know, it's not the smartest of plans or the most ideal, but it works. Alright, we're going to end the turn once again. We still have 2 days remaining. We have enough to purchase up all those individuals. So what am I going to do right now, you ask? I am going to snag up you. Yay! And then hope that we have enough for you. And we do. We have 21. We only need 20. That is fantastic. Still going to end the turn. The Greyhound Duchy is quite angry with me, but that's okay. They're allowed to be. I'll allow it. And we're going to go over here, and we're going to hire you up. It's going to be sweet, sweet, nice style. And I would love to be able to have the 10 that I need for that. I'm pretty sure I can make that a reality. Alright, since we're getting Shadow Steel now, I know I need it, but if I can trade out 3, it might not be terrible. And I should be able to get the rest I need as well soon enough. Alright, gonna end our turn one final time. And before we do this, let's go here. And we need 2 more. That's 8,000. So we won't actually be able to afford our peeps right now. But again, it's okay. It's not the end of the world. So what we're gonna do is... Give me one moment, guys. I want to make sure I'm going to be able to do everything I need to do. Let's see. We still need quite a bit of wood, and I don't think we're gaining any wood per turn. No. I don't want to trade wood. Let me take a look real quick before we do this. This is a star silver. That's a shadow steel pit, okay. And this is also a shadow steel pit. Well, poo. I don't know if we're going to have enough star silver. Do we have anything that gains us star silver? No. Well, we can always trade shadow steel for star silver, I suppose, if we had to. Alright, let's try it again. I don't like it. Oh, I don't like it at all. Well, I suppose the other option is we could purchase 2. It's expensive and it makes me sad, but it's okay. I think that's fine. Alright. We're going to end our turn. We're going to go to the tax collector, and hopefully we have enough this time. Week of Magic, the mana cost of all spells in combat are halved. Or halved. There we go, 1,000 gold, and that should be enough. You wanted to join me for 10,400? I shall pay, and I now have 14 Minotaur. Very nice. Alright, so I feel pretty good about that. And our Dungeon Fort is available as well. We should be able to quick combat this without a problem. I don't consider it much of a problem. That's fine. Hey, we even leveled up again, too. Did we just destroy that? Why is that a thing? That shouldn't have been a thing. Oh well, apparently that's a thing. Alright, exploration. Well, that makes me a little bit sad, I'm not gonna lie. I wasn't really planning on having that die, but okay. Alright, let's start combat and do some murderous things. Because that's what we do, guys. We go around, we're like, what's up? And they're like, oh, hey, y'all here. Well, I was wondering. Die. Oh, noes. And then we kill them. Yep. It's all about, you know, subversion and just unfair surprisery. That's really how we roll. Ooh, there's 2 of them each. That's less than good. Still, we seem to be quicker than they are for the most part. Did they skip their turn? Is that what we just witnessed there? Minotaur of Doom! Well, it seems our troglodytes are a bit slower than the hairy apes. And he seems like he's sort of pinned in. He can't get through there, can he? I don't think so. I don't like this situation. This situation worries me a little bit, not a tremendous amount. I think I'm still going to be okay. I think our Medusas can kill this if we don't with our boy, but I think we got it with our boy, and I can even back up, which is fantastic. Again, I'm not certain about this, so I'm gonna defend, and I'm going to blast you with high luck. Incapacitated. And we'll share the love with it. Alright, there we go. We're gonna wait. And you healed for 11, yet you didn't move again for some... Were you demoralized again? Wow, it's 2 turns in a row you were demoralized. That's gotta be, well, demoralizing. Alright, well, we're gonna wait it out. But you got demoralized too? Wow, we are just making you guys miserably sad, aren't we? You were just like, I want to Hulk smash, but you can't because I'm owning you. It is a little sad. It is a little bit sad, yes. Alright, well, we're going to try to Hulk smash with our giant dude up against his giant dude. He's got a more giant dude than we do, though. Our giant dude quite a bit smaller than his. It's a bit weird, I know. It's kind of creepy. Alright, well, there's only 8 of the wyverns remaining. Soon to be 6. 7. Alright, well, I'm gonna attack you here, and then follow it up with another blast from our gal pal, Medusa. And I guess we just flat kill you? You were demoralized again. Wow. Okay, so counter morale negative effects are really good. I don't know how to word that. Morale lowering effects, there we go. Morale lowering effects is a pretty good deal. It's a pretty legit strat, apparently. Because we just kind of crapped all over them. They got to move one person that entire time. Not great for them. Not really their best bet. +2 spirit, that sounds awful. Alright, well, we're looking better than we were, but still not great. Alrighty, what can we do? We were going to come down here, and that still seems a little suspect to me. Perhaps once we can do this one. That's not a scary fight at all. Alright, and let's start figuring out how many troops we can gather up and bring it on in and do stuff. I don't know why it zoomed in right there. Ooh, we learned new spells. Or learnt. We learnt new spells, folks. Because that's what we do. We learnt things. Alright, I gotta wonder here. What's gonna be our best bet? I think upgrading probably our Medusas is going to be the best thing we can do. We're missing crystal, though, and I think that's gonna be a problem for a while. Not necessarily. There is some crystal. I saw some laying around, so we can probably handle that. I feel like we're not accomplishing a whole heck of a lot, though. I suppose that's my biggest concern right now. Alright, actually, you know what? My idea, you're going to end up leaving. We're going to bring Viren back to... maybe we'll bring Viren back. We don't need the wood right now. Ooh, that's 1 per day? Okay, we need to get that then. Alright, we'll bring him back after we take on this fight. Good old Viren's going to come back and do murderous things. It's going to be sweet, sweet, nice. And everybody be happy after that. It's going to be fine. Don't you even worry about it. Alright, we can upgrade you as well. Build, what do we need to upgrade you? Can you show me? Please? There we go. 5 Shadow Steel. So we definitely need to get moving on the Shadow Steel production slash consumption going on over here. That'll be pretty nice. Ooh, we can definitely visit that. I think I might have forgot to do that a couple times. I know, it's shocking that I forgot to do something, guys and gals. Say it isn't so! It's definitely so. It's what I do. Alright, again, this should be pretty easy. Let's see what we actually end up with. I can accept that. Hey, Viren leveled up again. Well done, sir. Let's see. What do we want to do here? I don't care about snatch, navigation. There we go. We'll grab that up. That's fine. You could have just saved a couple movement points there if you had the snatch skill up there. It's true, I could have, but ooh, maybe that's too important not to get as well. It's risky, but I think we might be able to handle it. Let's see. Let's hope we can do better than that. We'll play it manually and we'll see. I don't know that we can necessarily do better, but I think I can. I think I can. I think I can. I think I can. No, I'm kidding, guys. Okay, yes. Let's not start without all of our troops in tow. Okay, I think everybody's split up enough as well for this to still be a viable option. It's gonna be a bit messy. Oh, they're tagged up that way. Didn't expect that. Alright, what do we have? Ooh, that doesn't do well. And I thought the liches were actually larger than they are. Apparently, I am incorrect in my thought process here. Alright, our super expensive Minotaurs are going to be the sacrificial lambs. Hopefully they can face tank some of this stuff. Or our Chthonians to be, aka our troglodytes. I go first! Ow! I wonder how bad this is going to be. I'm worried. Oh, why did I figure they would hit our Medusas? Well, that could have been a lot worse, actually. I'm okay with this. Oh, that was the last chance for the hero, and I totally didn't do anything. Like a fool. Alright, well, we're going to smack you. And then I'm going to straight murder you. Coordination. And then we're going to smack you up with this, which I could have done at any point earlier, and it would have been fine. Well, losing 2 is better than losing 20, though the 2 that I lost probably worse than the 20 I lost before. I don't know. 6 of one, half dozen of the other, right? Alright, let's snag up that. Yay! And let's instantly recall. Hey, it worked. Alright, please upgrade my troops. Now then, I will take more of you, but not all of you, apparently. Yeah, we can't afford to do much here, guys. It's a bit unfortunate. However, I feel like we're strong enough now that we should be able to come and slaughter this group fairly easily. However, before we leave, let's take a quick peek around, and I don't really care about any of this stuff. So we're going to go with... Ooh, we actually got all 7. Like, we're going to go with a few more of you. We actually got all of you. And hey, some more troglodytes. So they're less of a burden and more of an awesome. And we get 1 more of you. Alright. That should do for now. And hopefully, we'll be able to start getting some shadow steel production going our way. Additionally, it looks like I left something on the ground down here. I thought I grabbed that. Apparently that is not the case. Alright, we shall end the turn. And after the silver cities and the other silver surfers all move, we can return to our little dealies. Alright, so we're going to go here and wait. We're going to not do that. We're going to come over here and fight you. Quick combat gives us what? I can definitely do better than that. We will play this manually, and we will show you that we are more powerful than you could ever fathom. I'm not sure if that's true, but I like to pretend. Alright. No, I was under the impression that I could close... I wonder what the difference is now than before. And the last one, I was pretty sure I could close with large creatures, with both my stabby little assassins and my Minotaur. Now, the Minotaur I might still be able to do, or it's possible that my Minotaur can only do that if they're upgraded. But these guys are upgraded. I'm not sure why they can't do it. Seems a bit suspect to me. Alright, well, I'm going to blast you. Yeah, we can't do it with you either. I'm also going to blast you. Okay, the lions are going to move. Now, I'm contemplating whether I want to weaken you. I think that's the play. Smack you. Gonna move forward and hope that they focus on him. Oh, he actually was able to... Okay. Well, it's not part of my plan, but I will definitely take that. No retaliatory strike. I mean, that's pretty awesome. Alright, you're gonna smack me, kill one of them, and we're gonna just kind of own you. And then do you get to go, little lizard man? You do. Ha! That was your play? Really? That seemed a little silly. Kind of wish these guys were upgraded and we wouldn't have to worry about the retaliatory strike. Oh, good, we're strong enough. I thought we might be. Alright, so down he goes, and everything else is pretty much ours. It's all coming up roses. Alright, we're going to slaughter you. Going to ensure that you cannot re-slaughter us, and then we're going to just murder you. Toodles. Alright, so we lost 1 troglodyte. That is more than fine. Definitely better than what they gave me. Alright, we leveled up again. Gonna learn this. Pathfinding is gonna be the play. And provides 1 shadow steel. I will take that, and you are going to die. Alright, let's see what quick combat yields. Totally fine. I accept that and move on. Alright, snag up the 2 shadow steel that we have. Head on back. And I suppose our gal pal here can come grab these things if she's so inclined. And there's no way up to these. The path is blocked. Yeah. I figured as much. Alright, let's end our turn. Come here and snag you, maybe. It's already captured, I know. That's what I wanted. There we go. Get you to come back over this way. Need good old Vyron to come back over to his town. And this is probably roughly where I'm going to break off the episode, folks. I don't know if I'm quite ready to do the entire breaking off of the episode just yet, but I'm feeling pretty close to it. We get a decent amount of cash still each time, so I'm pretty happy about that. I'm okay with recruiting less of you. If I can grab at least one more Minotaur. And then let's take a peek. What do we need for this? We need more than we have. And we still need more than we have for you. We need less than we have for you. But there's still, of course, the Magic Guild thing that we could possibly use. Now, I'm curious, guys. Here's a question for you. Which would you be playing right now if you were in my particular scenario? Would you be leveling up your gal pal Malwyn and running around with her and using magic? Or would you be running around as I am and using the Might Hero? I told you guys I generally prefer Might Heroes, but it's a tough thing to say. Like, I do prefer Might Heroes overall, but at the same time, I really recognize and understand that, like, late game, Magic Heroes just wreck everything. And I say that, but there's still a little bit more to it. It really depends on which particular spells you manage to gather, which ones you pick up, which ones you have access to. If you don't have access to the right spells, or you don't have any way of getting them, you can kind of shoot yourself in the foot in that particular regard. So, I don't know, guys. It's really a personal preference, and I'm just curious as to what you guys would actually do in my current situation. I'm not going to change because of whatever you guys say. I'm just curious. I'm just wondering what you guys would do in the same situation. Would you use the Might or the Magic Hero? Anyway, folks, that's going to do it for right now. I think I'm going to probably come over here and attempt this after the next day. So, in the next episode, hopefully we'll finish off clearing out everything down here. I'm pretty sure we're nearly done already. And all we have to do from this point on is, well, go above ground and start clearing out stuff up there. Anyway, folks, it's going to do it until, well, a few minutes from now. My name's Bumpy McSquigums. Thank you for stopping by the Freak Show, and I will see you later.